Panther Nation, Draft Family, what's good with y'all? Welcome back, or welcome to something new actually. This is something else that I'm trying. The mock videos, those videos are getting a lot of response, a lot of views. So I'm going to try something different. I saw this on YouTube. It's called Mock the Mock, okay? This is where we're going to take somebody else's mock draft and we're going to give our opinion on it, essentially. That's it. Some of these mock drafts be wild, and they need to know about themselves, okay? So that's essentially what we're going to do here. We're going to take somebody's mock, react to it, and give my opinion, all right? So if you're new here, hit that subscribe button. I found out that 73% of my viewers are not subscribed. So please hit that subscribe button. We're on the road to 5,000 subscribers, and we're trying to get there before the draft. You don't have to be a Panthers fan, although I am a Panthers fan. You don't have to be a Panthers fan to enjoy this content, all right? That being said, let's go ahead and jump into this mock, and we're going to look at Lance Zierlein's mock. This mock just dropped about 15 to 20 minutes ago. More like an hour ago. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at this one, all right? Let's jump into this. All right, so we'll zoom this in as big as we can get it. So as you can see, Lance Zierlein's 2021 mock draft 1.0. So Lance Zierlein reports for NFL.com, all right? So that being said, let's go ahead and jump into this mock draft. Blah, blah, blah. This is after the post Carson Wentz trade, so this is good. So you got Trevor Lawrence to the Jags. Too easy. I'm not even going to spend my time on that. Zach Wilson to the Jets is interesting. Keep an eye on this. I think the Jets are going to go out and go get their quarterback in Deshaun Watson. So keep an eye on that. That could be Houston picking at number 2. But either way, I think that Zach Wilson will go number 2 overall. Number 3, so they're going to go Devonta Smith. Listen, I get it. I'm not a fan of Devonta Smith to Miami. I think Miami needs to work on the offensive line. That's just me personally. But Devonta Smith, you can't be mad at that. However, I would go another wide receiver if they're going to go wide receiver. I'd go Jamar Chase. But I get it. You give Tua a playmaker, as it says here. I get that. No problem there. Falcons, Patrick Surtain. So it has been stated that the Falcons are not going to go quarterback. They're not going to go Justin Fields. And if that's the case, then I get it. I get going Surtain. They need some help on the defense. I have no problem there going Surtain, and I hope they do this actually. So Patrick Surtain, first cornerback gone. I have no problem with that. Shout out to Atlanta. Kyle Pitts to the Bengals. Don't like this one bit. Kyle Pitts to the Bengals. Listen, they need to protect Joe Burrow at all costs. I would go Penei Sewell or some sort of offensive lineman, Rashawn Slater, whatever. I'm not doing that. I don't like this pick at all for the Bengals. That's just me personally. All right, moving on. Micah Parsons, Eagles. Listen, I've spoken to a lot of Eagles fans, and they are ready to go Micah Parsons at number 6. They love Micah Parsons. They need help on defense. And Micah Parsons is it. Hopefully that little scandal that he's a part of doesn't impact him too much. But shout out to Micah Parsons. I like this pick. Philly likes this pick, so I'm cool with it. All right, moving on. Wow. Jamar Chase to the Detroit Lions. Listen, get Jared Goff some weapons. I get it. Get Jared Goff some weapons. I have no problem with this at all. So support Jared Goff. He needs help. Get him some weapons. He's going to be a quarterback for the immediate future, so I have no problem with them getting Jamar Chase. No problem. No problem with that pick. The Carolina Panthers, Rashawn Slater with Justin Fields out there. Rashawn Slater. Listen, I get it. I like this pick. I would have gone Penei Sewell if we're going to go offensive lineman. However, with Justin Fields on the board, there is no way we let Justin Fields go by unless the quarterback thirst has been addressed already prior to the draft. If the quarterback thirst has been addressed, meaning we go out and get a quarterback in free agency, then absolutely I get it. But there is no chance that we let Justin Fields go past 8 if he's on the board and we haven't addressed our quarterback situation. Even that being said, I would rather go Penei Sewell over Rashawn Slater, but I don't think you can go wrong. Again, he says that Penei Sewell has the upside, but man, I just can't see us letting Justin Fields go. Bad pick there. So Caleb Farley going to the Broncos. Can't be mad at that. Not mad at that at all. Don't really know too much about the Broncos defensive situation, but I'm gonna say that that's a good pick. That's a good BPA pick. Cowboys pick Penei Sewell. Listen, the offensive line pedigree with the Cowboys. I'm not going to knock this pick at all. I like this pick. A lot of the Cowboys fans that I see on Twitter, they are not a fan of going defense, although their defense sucked last year. They are hard pressed on going offense. So if you're a Cowboys fan, you let me know what's going on with that. But Penei Sewell is definitely a good pick for the Cowboys if that happens to drop. If Penei Sewell drops to the Cowboys, good pick. All right. Jalen Waddle to the Giants. Support Daniel Jones. I don't have a problem with that. Give him some more weapons. Not mad at this pick at all. Jalen Waddle to the Giants. Trey Lance, man, where's Justin Fields? Trey Lance to the 49ers, not mad at that. Listen, they probably going to let Garoppolo go or trade him or something. Something's going to happen with Garoppolo. So you go ahead and get you another quarterback. I think Trey Lance fits that system perfect. He has a solid run game behind him. Doesn't have to do too much. I think that's a great fit for Trey Lance, personally. Great fit for Trey Lance. Pick 13, Chargers, Christian Darrisaw. Listen, I like this pick to them because, listen, they need to adjust that offensive line. That offensive line sucks. They got a good talent in Herbert, and you have to protect that investment. So I love this pick. Christian Darrisaw, I like it a lot. I like that a lot. Number 14, Elijah Vera Tucker to the Vikings. I like this pick. Not mad at this at all. Again, dressing the offensive line. He projects more as a guard, interior guy than a tackle. But we'll see what happens there. We'll see what happens with Elijah Vera Tucker. I'm not too familiar with what the Vikings need, so I'll go ahead and say that this is a good pick. Addressing the offense. Anytime you address the offensive line, I'm okay with it. Moving on. Justin Fields to the New England Patriots. How convenient. I highly doubt this happens. There's no way Justin Fields falls this far. I just can't see it. I can't see Justin Fields falling past 8, period. But I do think it's a great spot for Fields. I think it's really convenient for him to fall here. So I'm not going to say that this pick is going to be realistic. But again, I think it's a good pick. That the Patriots need to address their quarterback situation via free agency or in the draft. So whether it's Trey Lance or Justin Fields, I could see this happening. As far as a quarterback being drafted there. All right. Moving on to pick number 16, the Cardinals take Azeez Ojulari. Wow. First edge rusher off the board. Okay, I like Azeez. He's a twitchy dude, like he says in the article here. He's a twitchy and powerful guy. I like Azeez. He ranks number 3 for edge rushers for me. But I like Azeez. I probably would have went elsewhere, but due to his versatility, I get that. Not mad at that pick. Pick 17, Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah to the Raiders. Listen, I like this dude. He fits the mold of a Jeremy Chin, so I like it a lot. I'm not mad at it. He does have the pass rushing ability. He plays safety, so he can play safety. He can play linebacker. He's just a playmaker. Get him on the field and let him go. I like this for the Raiders. Good pick. Dolphins back again. They went Gregory Rousseau. Hey, I'm not mad at that. I think their defense is solid. I would like to have seen them go on offensive lineman, maybe a tackle to help out. And they get an edge rusher. I'm not mad at that. I don't know. I know the defense was good. So Greg Rousseau is a very raw talent, and I think that's a good place for him to go and develop. So I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that pick. Not mad at that pick at all. Pick 19, Elijah Moore. Wow. Fourth. I think he's the 4th wide receiver gone. I like Elijah Moore a lot. He reminds me a lot of Curtis Samuel, and Ron Rivera is very familiar with Curtis Samuel, so he knows. And so is Scott Turner. Scott Turner's familiar with Curtis Samuel, so they know how to get the best out of that type of tweener guy, the running back, linebacker, running back, wide receiver hybrid. They know how to get the best out of those guys. So I like that. I'm not mad at that at all. Or at least Scott Turner did well with Curtis Samuel at the back end of their tenure with Carolina. They didn't do a good job while Norv was the OC, but when Scott got it, became the OC, they did a good job with Curtis Samuel. So I like this pick. I like this pick a lot. So pick number 20, Tevin Jenkins, offensive tackle. I like Oklahoma State. This is a good pick. I'm not mad at this pick for the Bears. Listen, anytime you adjust in the offensive line, you're doing a good job with me. I think the offensive line is a very valuable asset to have, especially tackles. So I'm not mad at this pick at all. Couple guys I probably would have went before Jenkins, maybe Eckenberg. I won't say Leatherwood, but Eckenberg is a guy I like, and I think he's being slept on right now. But I think this is a solid pick. Not mad at this pick at all. Pick 21. Jason Oweh to the Colts, man. I like this pick a lot. Man. Oweh is kind of that hybrid edge rusher. The Colts they keep adding to that defense. This is a really good pick for the Colts. I like it a lot. Moving on to pick number 20. These edge rushers are starting to go. Tennessee Titans take Kwity Paye. Again, another solid team. They're adding to the edge rusher room. They've got guys. But listen, I like this pick to the Titans. This is a good pick. You can't go wrong with adding more edge rusher talent and adding to that room that they already have. So I like that. All right, so 23. Let's go to Travis Etienne to the Jets. This is their second pick. They're adding. They could potentially add more weapons to that offense if they stay at number 2. So I'm not mad at that. You give Zach Wilson, if they stick with Zach Wilson, you give Zach Wilson a running back, Alvin Kamara-esque running back. A bit high. I probably would have seen if I could get him later. I think they have another pick in the second round. I probably would have waited there. Probably would have got an offensive lineman here to protect. I know they can add an offensive lineman to go with Mekhi Becton. So I probably would have went there. Just me personally, but I'm not mad at this pick. Not mad at this pick at all. Pittsburgh, Zaven Collins. I think this is a perfect spot for Zaven Collins. Pittsburgh is a perfect spot for him. Listen, he's a hybrid linebacker. Can play it all. He can play all across, especially in that 3-4. He can play edge rush. He can play defensive lineman. Just put him on the field and let him go. I like this pick for Pittsburgh a lot. All right, moving on. Jacksonville gets another pick. They go J.C. Horn, adding to that defense. Not mad at this pick at all. Adding a big cornerback. This is a solid pick. I can't be mad at this one at all either. Solid pick for the Jacksonville Jaguars, adding J.C. Horn. All right. Pick number 26, Christian Barrymore, defensive tackle. Man, they just keep adding more talent to that defense. That defense is pretty solid, and they keep adding more talent. Not mad at that. He's saying that the Browns do need help in the secondary, which is pretty true, but I'm not mad at them adding a defensive tackle. Not mad at all. Moving on to the Ravens. The Ravens add Trevon Moehrig, safety out of TCU. Listen, I have Trevon Moehrig pegged as a top safety. I think they can afford to add some secondary help. Not mad at that at all. He's a ball hawking safety. Again, adding to that defense, I probably would have went wide receiver here for the Ravens. I think the Ravens need a wide receiver really bad. They need to add to that room and support my man Lamar Jackson. Get him some help, but get him some wide receivers. So I would have went wide receiver there for the Ravens. Moving on, the Saints add Tyson Campbell, he's like a 6'2" cornerback out of Georgia. Not mad at this pick. Probably would have went, because they're probably going to let Marshawn Lattimore walk. Or not walk. They're probably going to try to trade him. So they do need to add to that secondary, and I'm not mad at that at all. Good pick for the New Orleans Saints. Not mad. Probably would have went elsewhere with another corner, but I'm not mad at Tyson Campbell. Not mad at him at all. Pick number 29, Landon Dickerson, offensive lineman out of Alabama, plays center. Again, center guard, not too mad at this pick. Again, they do have a lot of injuries across that offensive line. Or he's had a lot of injuries, and I think the Packers have had some injuries across their offensive line, so I'm not mad at this. Good pick for the Green Bay Packers. Good pick. The Bills go Najee Harris. I'm not mad at this. They went running back a couple times, man. They got some running back talent. They keep I'm not too sure about this one. I like Najee Harris a lot, and I get it going with Najee Harris for adding to some weapons for Josh Allen. So I'm not too mad at this, but I don't know. I don't know about this one, man. Najee Harris in the first round, late in the first round. I get it. I like him a lot, but I don't know. I don't know about that one. Moving on, pick number 31. They're saying that the Bucs will lose the Super Bowl, therefore they will pick Jalen Phillips. I'm not mad at this pick out of Miami. Listen, they can add some more edge rusher talent. I don't know what's going to happen with JPP, and they may lose some guys. I don't know if they have Shaq Barrett under contract. They may lose some guys, but adding to that defense, you can't be mad at that. They could add some more corner or safety help. I know they drafted Winfield, and I know they got some young cornerbacks, and I think they're going to address the edge and kind of build up front. So I'm not mad at this. I'm not sure what's going to happen with Sue either. I'm not sure if Sue's under contract next year. So adding to that defensive line is not a bad thing. Not mad at this at all. All right, and Number 32, the Kansas City Chiefs, your hopeful Super Bowl winning team. Shout out to Kansas City, man. Beat the Bucks. All right. Anyway, they go with Greg Newsome, cornerback. Man, I'm not sure about this one. In the first round, I'm not sure. They could have went with another corner. I'm not sure. I can't remember what the cornerbacks that went off the board so far, but I would have want another cornerback personally. Off the top of my head, let me think of one that they could have went with. I can't remember who's been taken so far. But listen, I'm probably gonna go elsewhere. I'm gonna go elsewhere on the cornerback. I'm not even familiar with this name going in the first round, so I can't go with this one. I can't go with this one. So that being said, man, hey, make sure you follow Lance. You see him on Twitter. But that's what I got for this mock the mock. Couple good picks that I agree with, some I disagree with. Hey, let me know what you think about his mock. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit me in the comments. That being said, I'm out. Peace.